oh my god, I like rambled on so bad, and everyone made fun of me because I was like moving back and forth, and I was like.
I was doing that yesterday.
Like, oh my god, it's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
I did the Fox 6 thing, and oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. My friends were about me, and I was like,
My friends literally don't live it down. Like, they'll send clips of me doing it.
oh my
That's
gosh.
so
I'm like,
I probably would too.
please?
That's what good
That's
friends
something
do.
Yeah,
I
I do have a really good group of friends.
Well, I'm hoping we can power that.
That's why we have like,
For what? No, this is the blue team started, so none of us have gone yet.
that's the mission.
Testing. There we go. All right. We are back. A little bit of a power outage there. Our cord got unplugged, so we lost our live stream. We are hopefully back up and going. We are into the Carolina team. Izzy Gutenfelder, Gabby Oliviera put on a good show. Now next is going to be Callie Dickey. Morgan Honeycutt had some really nice swings when she was up. So we are going to try to finish out with this Carolina team. We have another team yet to hit, and then that's going to wrap it up for us for today. So
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I hate talking myself off or whatever. Or like
we are going to send it over. I think Sarah's ready for an interview. Sarah, you ready for an interview?
Yeah.
All right.
You ready? We're back.
Hold on.
Makayla, right? Makayla. Cool. So many names today.
Yeah.
They give me the cue and there we go.
Got it back.
Just be a second as we rehook that camera.
We had duct tape down there.
You can have 47 square miles of foot, but no, I gotta be right where the power is and kick it out with my stupid big foot.
That's a mood. That's hilarious.
Meanwhile, this is
We did it.
Callie Dickey at the plate.
Yeah, Cal.
All right, now we're going to send you over to
Out of the
Sarah.
way, Cal.
All right, my next interviewee here is Makayla from Team Red. So Makayla is actually another hockey player that we have at the park today. So tell me, what is it like playing hockey?
Hockey's honestly a great sport. It's something where like not everyone can play it. I'm definitely glad I got into it as young as I was. But yeah, it's definitely fast-moving sport. It makes you tough, makes you strong. I think that in the softball aspect of it, if I got hit by so many balls as what I did in softball, I wouldn't like be as strong. You know, like softball, I'll get hit with the ball and the ump will be like time. I'll be like, nah, I'm good. You know, like I've been hit with like much faster and like, you know, not to be like, oh, I'm super tough, but like, you know, it's definitely been something where I'm glad I had it. It's definitely like a conditioning sport where I'm glad that I got into it.
You're strong and you own it. I love it. Keep up the great work, and it was great to see you out here at the showcase this weekend.
Yeah,
thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, thanks for coming out here.
Yeah. Back to you guys.
All right, we're back. We've got Megan, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong team. We got Kayla Royd here at the plate, left fielder, third baseman, has a really good round of BP going here. Again, we're going to get all these numbers put together at the end of the weekend, and Showtime Sports is going to put it on the player profile. So if you're out here looking at a player, you're wanting to see what are their actual numbers, how hard are they hitting the ball, all those numbers will be available at the end of the weekend. It's going to be super organized. The players will be able to put it on their profile. And hopefully able to promote themselves to the college coaches that are looking at them. And all these kids here deserve a place to play. So these are all really good athletes, and there isn't anybody here that does not deserve to be here, I'll tell you that. We got one more hitter for Carolina team, and that's going to be Amber Johnson. Amber is a middle infielder, really fast, 2.89 20-yard dash. That's in the top 10 players that are here.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy kid, so
Winnebago
WLA
Lutheran.
kid.
Okay, so we got 2 WLA kids here for
Yep,
sure.
Audrey Schumacher's here, and now Amber. I got to see Amber play the sectionals this year. Boy, just super fast.
All right, yeah, Amber and WLA had a really good season too. Just a tough loss to Chilton in the tournament. Sarah's ready to go. We got one more interview. She is over there.
That's Keller Lambo.
That's Keller.
I'd know Keller anywhere.
Yeah. All right, we ready, Sarah?
Hang on, let me get her on the screen here.
All right, I'm here real quick with Keller. We're going to chat with her real quick before she takes the field for some batting. So, Keller, you're telling me you want to be an architect when you grow up.
Yeah.
How awesome is that, and where does the inspiration for that come from?
I think it's mostly because I'm really interested in art, and both of my parents are like really good role models for architects. My mom owns her own business and works with my dad. So I think originally I didn't want to do architecture because both my parents were architects, but because of my love for art and like things like that, I think my interest in architecture stemmed from that. And as I got older, it became more of an interest and not I don't want to do it because my parents do it.
A very unique career field to enter. Best of luck to you in your success with that and your future in softball. Now you get to go see her kick it at the batting evaluation. Thanks for talking with us. Back to you guys.
We have got a hey Quinn, we got a camera right here. Yeah, we have got a very, very special guest here that really she needs no introduction. I'm going to give her one anyway. It's our buddy Natalie Fields from Oak Creek. But before we get into things, there's something that I need to show you all so that you understand the context of the questions I'm going to ask her. So Natalie, you've probably seen this once or twice. But your teammates here have not seen this, and this is really important that they see it. So here we go. Natalie, you'll be able to hear it. They won't be able to hear it, but you'll be able to hear it. So here it is, and we'll be right back. Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Ed, there is a hot dog with relish in the Oak Creek dugout. How can you not love that? That is just amazing. Natalie, I cannot tell you how much feedback I've gotten on that video from people and how much people have just absolutely loved it and just loved the fact that you guys had so much fun in the dugout. And to me, it proves something that's really important, and that is you can have fun and still win games. I mean, your guys' record and program speaks for itself. Talk to me about Oak Creek softball, why it's so great.
It's just a really fun, opportunity to have. We always keep the energy up in the dugout, and I really think that
the energy in the dugout is really good, really good.
I really do think that definitely contributes to our winning record and stuff like that.
How do you get all the props? How did that happen?
We have a little group chat, and we just told everyone, show up with your best hats. We got some cowboy hats, some cheese heads in there.
And a hot dog suit.
Hot dog suit, that was a surprise to everyone as well.
What do the coaches say? I mean, are they like cool with it? Like, hey, this is just the girls being the girls?
Yeah, Coach Trask basically said as long
Coach
as
Trask
we're
is
focused.
amazing.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
totally.
Coach Trask. I mean, just he's amazing.
Yeah,
But yeah, as long as you're focused.
As long as we're focused and we're having fun, we're gonna do good. So he was totally okay with it for that game.
There's no question that you're having fun.
For sure.
Tell me about this event this last couple days. Have you had fun?
Yeah, it was super fun. It was really nice meeting all my new teammates and stuff, and just being able to see.
Let's make sure they're all in the frame here. You guys get in here. Okay, so give me names left to right here. Amber Johnson, this WLA kid. I know this kid. Alyssa Wolfel. Callie, what? Dickie and Makayla Spejcher. I mean, you're playing with the best of the best, and you're in the best of the best. And, the thing with Oak Creek, and this, is you kind of got to wait your turn because
sure,
there's
yeah.
so much talent on that team. But your turn's coming next year.
Yep.
What did you learn today that's going to help you next spring when it's time to lace them up and get ready to get the field?
I think I learned a lot from the coaches at the instructional camp yesterday about base running, about some sort psych in there, and just keeping your head up and waiting your turn, like you said, and just a lot of hitting advice as well.
Well, I'm thrilled to see you. I was so happy when I saw your name on the roster. I mean, you were one kid when I saw it right away. I'm like, oh, we'll be talking to her. And we got one of your Oak Creek teammates we're going to talk to as well, and that is Haley Griffin. So, Natalie, thank you so much. Appreciate what you do and the energy you bring, and I know your teammates loved it. So, that's great to pass on to the next group coming up. Just keep that energy going and that culture going. It's fantastic.
Yep, thank you.
Hey, quick break. We'll be back. You're watching W7. Okay. W7 Live, we are back. There's still hitting going on, but I've got some buddies here that I have to talk to before they go because I'm not going to see them for a while, and this is selfish time for me, and this is one of my favorites, and she knows that too. This is Haley Griffin from Oak Creek. Haley, first and foremost, how's the event been for you?
It's been awesome. All these coaches are amazing. It's awesome that they donated their time to us to teach us everything that they know.
Give me one nugget that you take away from this saying, I'm better off having come here for this.
The pitching coach from UW-Madison, she told me that your pitch is your own. Just because someone else throws it like this doesn't mean that you have to throw it like this. Make it your own and own it. So I really took that.
You moved here from Indiana, and you got a lot of family back there. And I don't want to make this about W7, but you've been so vocal about how much it means to your family to be able to watch these games and watch you, play and do your thing. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, my grandparents can only get up here so often because my grandma's still a teacher and my grandpa can't travel on his own. So it's really awesome that he can put W7 on his big screen TV in his living room and be able to watch, and then he'll go on his phone and type, and he'll be really happy. And he calls me after and knows what's going on in the game and wasn't just confused, waiting for me to tell him something.
Well, it's great. It's great too because he'll comment during the broadcast. So he and I will have a running dialogue back and forth through the broadcast, and he's just so complimentary and supportive of what we're doing. And I can't tell you. I mean, he tells me how much he appreciates us. I appreciate him. I mean, I look forward to Oak Creek games, and him being there is one of the reasons why.
Yeah.
So how's the you guys next year? I got a really good feeling about Oak Creek softball. I mean. Am I wrong here? I mean, I got a really good feeling about Oak Creek softball.
We're going to be awesome next year. We're going to take what we did last year and just double it.
Yeah. I mean, you guys lost to who is that team down south in the sectionals?
Lamont?
Wilmot, were you guys kind of surprised by that? I mean, I got to tell you, honestly, I was shocked.
Yeah, we were pretty shocked. I don't think we came in mentally prepared. We were like a little mentally off.
Yeah.
Game.
So what does that? I talked to Maggie Warner about this earlier at Hortonville. You probably know Maggie. I talked to her about it. I want to get your take on it. What does playing in a game like that and with I think you guys had the expectation you were going to go to state, and I think that's a good expectation to have, and I think it's the right one. When that doesn't happen, what does that do for you as far as preparing for the next year? Where is your headspace at right now?
Well, it just puts a chip on your shoulder, makes you ready for next year, knows that things can happen. Like, you're not going to be perfect. Like, things happen. Your teammates are not always there. You're not always there. You just have to come out next year and be better than we were.
Is there like a drive, like everybody's got to improve, everybody's got to get better? I mean, are you guys like motivating each other? Is that happening right now?
We still text in our group chat.
I was just going to ask that question. Do you guys still have a group chat that you talk to? And,
yeah, we do.
And I've made a big deal about Riley, and I think that's fair to do that because she's an amazing athlete. But at the same time, I've said this on air and off air. I mean, you're the most underrated pitcher in the Southeast Conference. I mean, there's no, and in the area of Milwaukee, there's no question about that. She's great, but you know what? You're great. I mean, you are a great pitcher and a great softball player, and I know how much the sport means to you. And I already can't wait to come and do some games. We're going to do even more games with Oak Creek next year than we did this last year.
Can't wait.
So Grandpa Robinson, we got you. All right, don't worry, we got you. So Haley, I want to just wish you guys the best and just keep working, getting better and better and better. You got great coaches, and you've got a great community over there.
Yeah.
I mean, the facility you guys have is second to none. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
And that's your community supporting you guys and what you're doing. And that's one thing I'll always say about Oak Creek, and I've said this 1,000 times, and I'll say it one more time, and that is nobody supports girls athletics in the area like Oak Creek does. There's nobody does. They're just amazing.
Yep.
So you're very blessed to be there. You guys are going to do great things. I got full faith in you. Go get them. It's great to see you, kid.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a quick break and be back, wrap this thing up, and get you all home. You're watching W7.
I'm ready. All right, welcome back to W7. We are wrapping up the day 2 of the showcase here, and I'm joined with Hannah Mechnick from Hortonville. Hannah, give us your thoughts. How has this experience been at this showcase, and what kind of things are you taking away from this experience?
It was a lot of fun for me. It was awesome to play and see with a lot of these players in the Midwest that I've never played with before, and I just love meeting new people, so it was awesome to play with some new people.
Yeah, I mean, we've got kids here from Illinois, Minnesota, a lot of Minnesota kids, a couple from Michigan, Iowa, obviously a lot of Wisconsin kids. But I've had the unfortunate opportunity to have to try to game plan against Hannah when we face her 3 times a season. And she usually strikes out most of our hitters. So how was your season? How was your high school year? I know it ended on a tough note for you guys, but how did your season go this year? What kind of things are you taking away, and what are you looking forward to going into next year?
Overall, it was a great season for us, even though it didn't end how we wanted to, but I think as a team, we really learned a lot and can take away a lot from the season.
And I know you play Bandits for club.
Yep.
How do you like your club team? What kind of things, what do you take away from the club scene with softball? And I mean, you're kind of a softball junkie from what I know. So, like, what do you love about it? Why do you like being at the fields all the time?
I love the team sport, and I love the people I play with. That's, like, my favorite part, just playing with my best friends.
Any single moment from this year that was my favorite moment of the year?
My favorite moment would probably be the regional game against Kimberly, beating them in 11 innings.
The walk-off suicide squeeze. You don't want to mention that. You don't want to brag and boast a little bit. It's okay. We're trying to give you a chance here. Promote yourself. Walk-off suicide squeeze to win the regional championship. So yeah, you guys have a really good program over there. We've seen Maggie was here earlier. Mackenzie was here, right? Yesterday I saw her. Did I have that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mackenzie.
Okay. She was here. So a couple Hortonville kids. Really good program that they have up there. Thanks for joining us. I mean, it's just great to see you were over here pitching. I was watching you pitch on the field behind us before. Any nuggets that the coaches gave you? I know Coach Ritter was here yesterday from Minnesota. I don't know if there was a pitching coach. There was a UW-Madison pitching coach was here, right? Or
I didn't see her.
Okay. I'm not sure, but what kind of instruction are you getting over there for the pitching side? We really kind of neglected the pitching, but what kind of instruction were you getting over there?
What do you mean instruction?
Were you not getting it? I mean, or are you just testing?
It was just testing
Just
over
testing.
there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you guys were getting some pointers. We're trying
No.
to. Okay. Well, we didn't get the cameras on you for pitching, but we watched you hit a couple bombs over here, so it's all good. So, all right. Thanks again for joining us. This is Hannah Meshnick from Hortonville. Probably going to be our last interview here.
I gotta get
Maybe
Maggie Plummer
we might
in
get
here.
one. Well, it'll be my last interview for the 2 days. But again, thanks for joining
Yeah,
us, and
thank
good
you.
luck going in the future.
Thank you
This
so
is
much.
W. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Last but absolutely not least, it's Haydenn Sellnow from Lake Mills.
Sell now, buy later.
Sell now, buy later, baby. Here we go.
You've coined a few phrases this week. You've got the peace out. You've got the sell now, buy later.
I also got, you weren't even aware of this one. to Jasmine House is over there helping us out from DSHA. It's every time she walks into a room, I'm going to say Jazz in the house.
Nice.
So I mean that's kind of an obvious one, but
Yeah.
the P's out. I'm super proud of that one.
Yeah, you should be. And then you learned about Chris Kringle today.
Chris Kringle, oh my gosh.
I mean, we've
Emerson.
We've had a lot of names, a lot of good things happen. So we are finishing up with the red group. I think Keller Lambo is going to hit one more time. I'm not. Yeah, she's going to come back up and take a rip.
Keller hasn't had enough yet. She's got to go one more time. Boy, she's a great athlete. Talk about punishing the ball.
Yeah. This is not a kid I would want to pitch to.
No.
Be afraid to play third base, too, when she hits.
What were your thoughts on Haydenn? How'd Haydenn do? Sellnow.
Haydenn had a good round. I think we didn't talk a lot about these hitters in this session, but there were some good things. Hannah, before I grabbed her for an interview, she was out there hitting. She was having a session. She was hitting rockets off the fence. But this whole day, this whole 2 days, these kids have been out here. It's been great. They've been showing their talent, meeting new kids. This has just been one of the coolest 2 days experiences that we've had in a long time.
Well, we're going to break the live stream, and I would say we're not going to come back on, but we are going to come back on because there's a certain kid that I really want to talk to that I haven't had a chance to, and I think she wants to talk also. So I'm going to hang around for that. But from a softball standpoint, that's gonna be a wrap for us. At least they're still going on the other field and the other live stream. That's still happening. But I want to just make a few thank yous and give you a couple of closing comments here. First of all, thank you to all the players for being so willing to just talk to us and be open with us and share parts of your life. I will tell you guys, I think a lot of people had their eyes open today about you kids and really what you're doing and what's going on in your lives, and that's because you were willing to share it. So thanks to the coaches, of course, always thank you. Quinn Hines, my partner the last couple of days, coach, I really appreciate it, and not just this but also your support of W7. It's been just phenomenal, and I thank you for that. It means more to me than you can ever know, and I thank you for that, and also giving up 2 of your days to come and hang out and talk softball. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, we appreciate everything that you guys do, that you're trying to promote. You're not promoting certain teams. You're promoting the sports. You're promoting the athletes. You're doing it the right way. That's what the coaches appreciate. Everybody gets it. We are here to promote our athletes and do it in a positive way, and you guys set the bar extremely high. I know the comments that we've heard around the park today and this weekend, and that you've got Twitters coming
blowing up
from Maryland. People you've never even met or heard of before. It's crazy, but that's what you get when you set the bar high and you do it the right way, and you don't cave on your values. You do it what's right for the kids, and you're promoting the people, and that's what it's about, and that's really what athletics is about, especially at the high school level. So we appreciate what you do. That's why we support you. We always want to do everything we can for W7, but it means a lot to the kids and the programs as well.
Thank you. To Sarah Nassif, who blown away the last 2 days about what she's done for us. In fact, we're going to bring Sarah on real quick because she deserves that for what she's done the last 2 days. Sarah, I just want to say thank you for number one, joining us and being part of our team. We're way better off having you as part of our team, and that goes from me and everybody else on the team. So we're all thrilled to have you aboard. And I would say, I mean, this has been a coming out party. I mean, you've had a great 2 days and opened a lot of eyes, and I can't wait to see where you're headed. And one thing I will say is, this is not just about W7. This is about. It's not even just about sports. We're really here to promote women and young women into strong young women. That's what we're about. And I think, Sarah knows that, and that's a part of the reason that she's with us. But, she's going to learn everything that there is to know about how you do video production, how you do live streaming, how you broadcast, how we were talking about posture this morning. I mean, it's all the little things, right?
It is. Beyond thankful for the opportunity you guys have given me. It's really opened my eyes to everything that goes on in the whole production process, and I've learned more than what I could have ever imagined. So thank you.
And we've just started.
Yeah. So excited to keep riding out the journey.
All right, well, we're excited to have you. Big thanks to Jasmine House for giving up 2 of her days, University of Houston softball, to be here and to talk softball about high school kids. She gave up 2 full days of her life to just come and promote girls sports because she believes so strongly in what we do and she believes so strongly in the sport of softball. So huge thanks to her. I could never say thank you enough to Connor Du Bois, who's been just beyond amazing as far as support for W7, first as a coach, then from a club standpoint, and now as a partner of ours and one of our own. We're thrilled to have him, and we're way better off having him as well. Could not say thanks enough to Showtime Sports for all they've done for us. Is John going to come on? Okay, so we're going to bring John Kelleher on here, and he's the man behind the he's the face behind the face. So we're going to bring him on and talk just a little bit about the event and how it's went. John, step on in here. We're just doing our thank yous and all that, and of course a huge thanks to you and to Bill and to Showtime Sports. I mean, we've had just a phenomenal 2 days.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of hours of planning that goes into an event like this. Your team is spectacular. Couldn't have done it without you, so thank you, Gary, for everything you do.
Well, it's been just great. I mean, I can't say enough. I mean, the question I've been asked over and over again, is there going to be another one next year? I mean, I think that's a foregone conclusion. Is that fair?
Absolutely. There'll be a full trial process spread out throughout the Midwest over the next 11 months, selecting top players to participate, and they'll have another one next year about the same time.
It's important, I think that the message has been clear the last 2 days. It's important to get in on this thing early if you want to be part of it. So if I'm a 2023 kid, 2024, 25, 26, 27 kid, what do I have to do to be part of the Showtime Sports Network? How do I make that happen? What's the process?
It's actually really simple. We'll be posting various tryouts on our website throughout the Midwest as we get them scheduled. There's nothing scheduled at this time, but we will start working on that over the next 8 to 10 weeks. Once those are set up, if we're in an area near you or there's a date that works for you, you just need to register through our website and come to the event. And
I'm going to bring that website up right now just so our viewers see this before we break.
So the reality
there.
of it is you're going to get similar skill testing as you saw today. You'll have an opportunity to be on blast motion, an opportunity to have the Rapsodo skill test numbers as well. And that is all the data we collect to find the best of the best to invite to our event. And then we take that similar data with the college coaches and the live stream that you provide during our event, because kids grow, they change. You take numbers in October, and then you get numbers in August, and they can drastically change because these kids work hard. And boy, am I impressed with the group we had.
Well, and just the exposure these kids have gotten the last 2 days. I mean, we've basically almost live streamed for 36 straight hours here. I mean, we had a few hours off that you and I have had off, but we're back at it again. And I mean, this is I don't know of another way. If you're looking to play college softball and you want to be seen, 200 coaches, whether online or whether live. I mean, I don't know where else you get that kind of exposure.
Well, it's unique. It took a lot of work, and the trial process really helped us get college coaches engaged. They're engaged because we have data and we understand what players can do, and they understand we're selecting players based on data, not on a personal choice. And that allows quality people to get together so they want to watch, and that's what it's about.
Well, so I would encourage you to go to ShowtimeSportsCamps.com to learn more. Follow them on Twitter at ShowtimeSports1. They're an easy follow. We follow them, and I really encourage you to do so and get in the process early. And players, make this your process. Yes, of course, you need parents involved, but get involved and take ownership of your journey. This is your journey. It's about you. Mom and Dad and us, we've had our time. We've been on the field. We've heard the cheers. This is your turn. So take charge of it, take control of it, let Mom and Dad help, but you be actively involved. Don't make them drag you around this stuff. Be a part of it and own it yourself. So on behalf of Bill Grams, on behalf of John Kelleher, on behalf of Showtime Sports, and on behalf of the W7 Productions team, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support of W7. I cannot say enough about our fans, our supporters. They are unbelievable, and you guys have proven that again the last 48 hours. I literally have goosebumps. I'm so moved by what you guys have done to support us, and I thank you for that. We will see you Sunday night, 8 o'clock live with our 2021 golf schedule reveal show. So 8 o'clock live on Sunday. We're going to roll out our golf schedule. And I'll tell you what, we've got girls golfers that have been texting me left and right. Cannot wait for this event. We'll see you then. Until then, have a great rest of your weekend. And the last thing, of course, the most important thing is everything we do, it's always, and I mean it's always for the girls.